What's up, Bruce? Today we're breaking this retail box of 1920 NBA Hoops. So specific to this retail boxes, I think are Blue Explosion bases number 249 and Red Explosion base parallels numbered 215. I think in past years they've fallen roughly one parallel per box, but I wouldn't be surprised if this year they fall less than that, because the print runs obviously were increased because of Zion Williamson, but let's check what's inside. It was a pretty daunting task to open all these packs, so it's 24 packs per box, so definitely it takes some time to open them, but looking forward towards an exciting break as always with hoops, and we have like a Nasir Little. I actually think that his last name is like pretty misleading. You can actually see from here is that like his tool is not little, it's pretty like voluminous, sticking out here, like should be like his last name should be like Nasir Giant. Thorn Maker. I'm pretty surprised that Thorn Maker is still in the league. Given the level of his play. PJ Washington Jr. He looks old, like doesn't look like a rook. Kobe. Kyle Guy. Miles Turner. I haven't seen him playing, but his last name suggests that it gives away a lot of turnovers. And arriving now of DeAndre Hunter, the national champion as a part of Virginia Cavaliers. Otto Porter Jr., Ivica Zubac. Like, it was a terrible trade for our Lakers. They essentially gave away Zubac for nothing. And Paul George, silver parallel of lights camera action. So Paul George recently had his debut with Clippers against Boston Celtics. Oh, that's a good rookie card of Ja Morant. I think currently the only rookie from this draft class which is showing an all-star level performance, but Evan Turner and blue parallel of Kyle Guy, Ty Jerome, Dwayne Wade, Kyle Kuzma, Jamal Murray, and again Paul George. Yeah, his debut with Clippers against Celtics was pretty disappointing, I think, but the thing should get better over time, because over his career with both Indiana and Oklahoma, Paul George has shown his ability to adapt to very different game styles and to do what the coach asks him to do. So given that Doc Rivers is not a scrap coach, I think gradually the things will take over. And is this like my so this is my Blue Explosion parallel of Devin Booker, numbered 47 out of 49. So Unfortunately, it's not a rookie, but definitely not a scrub player. I think he had, although he's a young player, he had multiple 70-point games already in his career. R.J. Barrett, not the most efficient player, but well, like he scores a lot. And some people say that R.J. Barrett scores a lot because somebody on the team must score, but that's not the. I don't think that's the case, because in order to score, you need to be able to score. For instance, Ben Simmons, he's just not able to score. The shooting is so bad, so you need to be a decent player to score. It's not that anybody like can score. Like if you put like me on an NBA team where nobody can score, like I won't be able to score because I just lack this ability. I wouldn't probably score. No, for sure I would score a layup. Oh, that's a nice looking card. It's silver para frequent flyers of LeBron James. Yeah, really cool looking insert, and I really like this hollow close-up photo. Good card. Jeremy Lamb. He doesn't look like a lamb. He looks more like a goat, I think, like with this beard. I think goats have like a beard like that. There should be, I think, one of this great significance autos, although based on the checklist, it's more like the name of that subset should be great insignificance, but I will see. Timon Weathers, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Thaddeus Young, Anus Kanter. I think he's with Celtics now. He's changing the teams a lot, and Bismack Biyombo. Oh, actually, there is a second parallel to 49 that's pretty impressive. I thought they like fall out something like one per box, but I already got like the second one per box. Of course, like Bismack Biyombo is a textbook definition of a scrub, but like at least the first one was like Booker, Ja Morant. I think it's already the second. Oh no, it might not be the second. I think I first got a regular Ja Morant, a rook card, and now a tribute. This Hoops 1991 tribute is a cool looking set. I wish they would make them like slightly more difficult to pull, like it would be a nice chase set. Allen Crabbe was with Brooklyn Nets for a couple of years, but all these years he has been on pretty sharp decline. So after coming from Trail Blazers, Kobe White, hyped player. He's not a bad player, but I don't think he's gonna be like superstar. I think in some sense his ceiling is comparable to something like Lauri Markkanen's ceiling. So a good player, but not a superstar. And there is some rook like from Pelicans who is a Jackson Hayes. Yeah, that's not the rook from Pelicans I would like to pull, but that's who I'm pulling. Jonas Valanciunas, Jordan Poole, Jalen Brunson. saw him live at Barclays Center last year. He's actually not a scrub at all. The only problem is that he's really small, so his size is gonna be hurting him. And I think this is our sticker out of Admiral Shovel. Wow, like yeah, of course not a good player, but he puts a lot of, you can see that he actually, unlike some other players, he puts a lot of effort into his auto. So the full name and the full last name and like the dots, that's pretty impressive. Unfortunately, like, Panini couldn't like pick up a sticker where like the whole auto would be on sticker, so it's a little bit like cut, but I should say like well, like I didn't, I don't know, like if Admiral Schofield is good or not. Probably not, because I don't hear anybody speaking about him. But like just because he puts so much effort into his auto and shows so much respect towards collectors in that way, I will never be calling him like scrap, because if the player respects collectors, then like collectors should respect the player. That's how it should be. Nothing. Yeah. So I think we got all top rookie cards. So we got like Zion Williamson, and then Ja Morant and R.J. Barrett in this box, so pretty cool. Derek White, Julius Randle, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Durant, Kemba Walker, Malcolm Brogdon. Was rookie of the year in the year when like Ben Simmons was injured. And I think it was what, like 2017, I think. Serge Ibaka, this Congolese, Spanish gift to the NBA. Jordan Bone, Carson, the Lilliput Edwards. I hate Carson Edwards because he made all these Panini sets over Taco Fall, and my goal was to build a personal collection of Taco Fall, but I guess currently the situation is that he won't be making any of these sets because he has been set to like sent to this main and to play G League. I'm actually not sure what is this, either like Maine Mariners or what are the name of Celtics G League team. DeJounte Murray, Hamidou Diallo won the dunk contest last year, although the competition wasn't mind-blowing. Well, overall it was a nice little break, so all three top rooks from this box, and then this Booker number 249. I actually prefer like the teal explosion somehow, like I feel it fits this type of the cards better than probably the best card is these frequent flyers, LeBron Holo and Admiral Schofield auto. A nice auto, like in terms of the execution. But of course, nothing close to $60 in value I paid for this box, but it was a pretty enjoyable break. I enjoyed the photography and enjoyed like this Admiral Schofield auto.